Right, hello everyone. Welcome to Tuesday night stream with Hilly, and we're here for WAOF1-Season, and we are full qualifying 50% race at Brazil. One of the older tracks, well, not older tracks as such, but it's been around in F1 for a long, long time. Around in the 50s, I believe, was it when it first came out, and seen a few revamps in its time over the years. Most notably, probably adding the Senna S in as turn 1 and 2 and 3. But seen some great races here as well. It's actually the track that has the most overtakes per year in Formula 1, which is interesting. Kind of. A little. Quite interesting. QI would like that one. Quite interesting. Um, right, guys. I'm having a little bit of problem with my laptop at the moment, so it doesn't seem to want to turn on properly, so I can't get the oh, hang on, here we go. Oh, it's going to take a while in a way, so yeah, in a way, glad to be here. We got some new drivers on track tonight, so welcome to WAOF1 to Morage 8279 and Thatcher's 76. My favourite drink, Thatcher's Haze in particular, my favourite drink of choice. J Gent 96. Well, Philbo Baggins. Marco, I can't remember if Marco's new to WAOF1. I think he might be. I'll say welcome in a way. But there we go. Let's get some details up then. And looks like we've got some cars starting to come out on track with a McLaren first. So here we are with that McLaren, which is Paella Muncher. So showing some good pace in his early times in WAOF1. So I'll get a chance in a moment. Just if you look at the screen at the bottom there, you can see full throttle, and he's just got about 25% brake deployed as well, and that is how you heat your tyres up on this year's game, rather than the swerving about the track, which will wear your tyres a little bit. You just full throttle in third gear, about 25% input on brake, and that will heat your tyres up nicely. You can put your brake bias up to 70%, that will heat them a bit quicker. But it will work on whatever percentage you actually start on. It just takes a bit longer in the lower percentages of the brake bias is all. So here we go then. Paella on his way down to turn 4. While my laptop now actually finally turns on, although it's still booting up properly. So I have to leave it for another couple of minutes. Once I've got the laptop up, guys, I'll get the prediction on the go and for the evening, and I'll get the app up that allows us to see the tyre wear and everything, or allows me to see it. Should be interesting around here. I noticed the other day, quite easy to overheight. I raced this. Was it last night? It was last night, wasn't it? My God, it feels like an age ago. I raced it last night in HRF1, and I did notice that the tyres overheat very easily around here. So I would suggest for the race putting your tyre pressures on minimum. 109.1 for Paella. First lap off, he'll go a lot quicker than that before the end of the session. I'm expecting Pole to be in the high 107s tonight. Danny is out. Danny is out. Why is Danny out? What's happened to Danny? No idea what's happened to him. Anyway, we've got a few more lap times. Well, 109.0 goes fastest, 109.2 for Bowden, 109.8 on the mediums for Corey, 110.5 for Moomin, also on the mediums. James is out there on the mediums as well. Let's go to him as he comes through the end of sector 2. Somebody else just jumped up. Who was that? That was Carsey, 109.2. We're not expecting the usual Mr. Carsey tonight. The usual dominant Mr. Carsey. He's not been very well. He's had a bout of food poisoning, unfortunately, and he's recovering from that. So still in that recovery, and he's not feeling well enough to use his rig, so with the force feedback on the steering wheel and everything, so he's actually using controller tonight, which he hasn't used for about 8 years, he said, so we'll see how he gets on. But, oh, Danny's decided to start from the back tonight. Okay, no worries. Perhaps wants to try and avoid all the mayhem into the centre S for the first couple of laps. So here is Marco on his debut quali lap. 1:10.6 goes P10 for the moment. About a second ahead of his teammate who's done a 1:11.6. And I don't think we've got anybody on the lap at the moment. Have a quick look at these guys. Mamo's gone fastest since we last looked by a whole 100th of a second ahead of well. Right, finally, I think my laptop's ready to start opening things up. Yeah, nobody on the lap at the moment. Everybody who hasn't set a lap is sat in the pits. Can have a little look just down the times. Thatcher's, you going back to the pits, or is he going to start another go? Yeah, as we go a little bit, you get to find out and learn people's way of doing things in the, particularly in the full qualifying sessions. Short is pretty obvious. It's full quality's a bit different. But not sure about the cut-off time here, so obviously you need to be top 15 to qualify through to Q2, and I'm not sure really. I mean, so far the fastest times are not particularly fast, so I would suggest a lot of those guys may need to come out again, to be honest. HRF1 last night, I mean, okay, HRF1 is short quali, so it's a bit different. Definitely don't have the grip in Q1 of a full quali session that you have in the short quali. Who is this? This is JT Gent. Here he comes across the line. Let's get to the other view, shall we? This one. See how he gets on his first ever qualifying lap in this league. I have to admit, I feel like I know his name from somewhere. Whether I've seen it on the time trial leaderboards or something like that, I don't know. I don't recognise him from another league or anything like that, but I do feel like I know his name. Attacking the curbs. Oh, just got a little out of shape, exiting the right hander, and unfortunately, just threw the car wide a little bit, and it's invalidated his lap time. So we'll move on to Sniper Monkey, who's just past where Gent was. Come on, laptop. It's taking ages. I wonder if Danny would like... Gunnar, if you... Gunnar on the track, he is. Or anybody in that party, ask if Danny would like to come join me on comms for qualifying. Might just invite him, actually. She'll just invite him. Would make sense. 1:08.5 from Sniper Monkey, that's a bit more like it. He's quite quick for Q1, but still, it is a lot more like what I'd expect to be seeing at the top times. Q1. Just getting the app open. There it is. Excellent. Get it onto the live timings. Look at that. Excellent. So I can see that now. Now minimise that down. Look at that. And I'll get the stream open now so that we can do the prediction for the race. Ooh, just invalidated there, Marco in the Centre S. Go to Darth Timms. Still reasonably new to the league. And sort of going through the early sort of trial phase in the league. Don't really do trials as such, but we do, certainly for the first few races, we do keep an eye on drivers. see how they're going. And nobody has to be perfect. We don't expect perfection from anyone. It's just simply show that you're at least trying to be safe. You know, if you show that you're trying to be safe, and if you do make a mistake, you say sorry or whatever, you know, that sort of thing. That's all we ask. If you're willing to learn, that is the best thing ever. If you're willing to listen to somebody who's willing to give a bit of advice, that is great. Well, retires from the session. Feels he's done enough. And I think he's probably right. 108.8, he's gone. So I think he's probably right on that one. Same for Gunnar, I think, is safe. Bowden's retired on the 109.2. And I think that will be enough. If you'd asked me before the session started if 109.2 would be enough, I wouldn't have been so sure. But I think what we've seen so far, it's likely to be. Into the stream manager now. There we go. I'll do the prediction between Q1 and Q2. Oh, really, Taylor? Yeah. Need to get those tyre temps up for qualifying. Yeah, in the race, they'll be going sky high, I expect. Here's Darth Timms then, crosses the line, 111.4. That puts him P17 for the moment. Right, Mark is out there. Is he on a hot lap? We're about to find out. Oh, goodness me, yes, he is. 6 tenths up just in sector 1. Tiny little sector. Darcy the tyres out, 109.2. That'd be a 107.2 if he was on his rig, see? Oh, actually, it's Q1, so actually it'd probably be a 108.2. Q1. Q3, it'd be a 106. He'd probably be disappointed with 107.2 in Q3. 106.8, I think he'd probably need. That Mark through sector 2, almost 1.1 seconds up. He's going into the low 109s and might even nick the high 108s, depending on whether he can gain a bit more. Here he comes. It is a high 108. Yeah, 108.903 puts him P4. There's Moomin. That Mark's teammate this night, and he goes 108.6, goes into P2. The times are starting to come down, and look at Garcia, who is now sat in P10, having retired out of the session. Let me just invite Danny, see if he wants to come in. See if he wants to join or not. James through the middle sector then. Currently on a 109.631. He set out on the medium tyres, remember. Power down just while this left front was touching that curve and it didn't like it. Put it like shape. He's still 3 tenths up. He's on target just to move up the one place ahead of Corey. Tiny little bit more and he will go ahead of car seat. Comes in, yeah, improves half a second in the end, goes up to P9. I think he is probably safe on that now. Philbert Baggins up in P8. Nice start from him to his WAOF1 career. To one of the other new drivers then, Mirage. So getting towards the end of sector 1, so very much sort of good to watching the guys lower down the order now. So it's them that's trying to get through. With about 4.5 minutes to go. It's just gone through sector 2 split. No, it's 1.8. Danny was running in that. Sorry, I hadn't realised that. Flashes is invalidated and comes into the pit. So these guys will be getting ready for their final attempts. We know we've lost Danny, who decided to start from the back tonight. Raj into the pits. Just with James, who's on an in lap as well, so we may as well go to Darth Timms, who's on an out lap, and he is in P18. Comes across. I'll do the hilly hot lap on somebody's first stint in Q2 rather than at the end of Q1, just in case the driver I go to do it with is listening in. I don't want to put him off. Just change the tyres, feels he's done enough. Darth Tim's just backed out the lap there. Just feels he's made a bit of a mistake on the centre S. More coming out of turn 2 was the mistake. Just went a little bit wide. This sky, by the way, starts to look really grey. I'm wondering if we're going to see some rain in Q2 or 3. Thatcher's retires out the session. He doesn't feel he's got enough, so we're going to start from the back instead with Danny. So, almost on with the guys who are trying to get through to Q2. Right, back out of it. Back out. Turn the energy off because you've got plenty of time to get round and have another go. Pizza Center S is almost to not try to overdrive it. It's so easy to make a mistake there. Tim just going through sector 1, it's just over a 10th up. Nice start to the lap. Ooh. Looks like a Red Bull. I think that must be Mirage. Hopefully he's just doing that to get out of the way of the car that was approaching him. I won't be able to tell you. Let's just have a little gander. Yeah, he's not shown any damage on the app, so I don't think he's got any damage. Sector 2, I was going to say I think he probably gained a bit through there. Better through sector 2. And the race to the line now. Just a drag race, really. It's until you reach that bit where the track straightens up a little bit and those low downforce setups really start to pay off. But an 8/10 improvement in the end for Darth Timms, goes P18. Ahead of Thatcher's, of course, who did actually crash. Oh no, sorry, it's a 1:11.6 Thatcher, so... No, sorry, I think he did return the pits then. Here's Gent's operator as well on a lap. Both in sector 2, so we'll try and keep an eye on both. Although Gent has made a mistake there, that's going to finish his lap. We'll do it. Oh, he's going to go round at the final corner, operator. Oh, operator. Thought we were going to have a chance there. I thought we might be sending him into Q2 this week. But still, P16. I think Gent's just going to come to the pits. Yeah. Darth Timms is way down. Mirage, maybe? Oh, he's safe in a way now. Well, Mirage and Marco are both safe. Definite. So, Knight, Marco 6/10 up through sector 2, Mirage 2/10 up through sector 2. So they're actually pretty similar. About 10th between them going into the final sector. Here comes Marco. 109.2, Mirage 109.3. And they are 13th for Marco, just ahead of Corey, and Mirage in P15. As I said, they're both safely through in a way. So there we have it. That is Q1 then, guys. So we're going to be, unfortunately, we're going to be saying goodbye to operator JT Gent, Darth Timms, Thatchers, and Danny. Will Danny ever get through Q1 in his life? We'll never. Well, I'm not sure. Let's put it that way. Oh, I shouldn't, Darth Timms, I shouldn't take too much notice of those purples when you're out on track. It's, I don't know, maybe you were a purple, but it's just, they're not accurate, buddy. So, they It sometimes comes up when you know, I've had it come up before and I was actually 8 tenths slower than the fastest person in the sector. So, in a way, Sniper Monkey is through his fastest, with Moomin just behind him. Those are the guys, as we've aforementioned, will be losing. And Race Director, for the instance, not many there, as you can see. So yeah, just to confirm that none of the retirements, though, were actual DNFs on track. They were all retired in the pits. So there we go. Sorry guys, I've not been keeping an eye on the chat. Oh no, alright, I didn't need to really. My tire's so cold. And then Dartins was the purple sector too. So, bit upsetting, Dartins. Yeah, always a bit upsetting, mate. But, you know, it's the race where you score the points and where you can show what you can do. So, and hey, you get to listen to me. So. So, into Q2 we go. What prediction should we do then? Carsey's on pad. I'm not expecting to do that well, so I'm going to make I'm just going to be honest, I still expect Carsey to do well. It doesn't matter whether he's on pad or not, I still think he'll do well. So therefore, I'm going to make it very easy. Will Carsey finish on the podium? That's the one we're going for. Will Carsey finish on the podium? Can't spell apparently, just give me a moment. There we go. Will Carsey finish? There's a space in between finish and on. There we go. And obviously it'll be a yes or no answer. And there we go, guys. We'll start the submission. Let's give it, well, I can give you 30 minutes, Q2 and Q3, with a break as well. 30 minutes should be okay. So there you go. That is up and running. And I've got confirmation from Taylor McKenzie there will be rain in the race. And now, that might mean we might not see the times in qualifying that we kind of expect to. So, because if they decide to run wet setups, it obviously won't work quite as well in the dry as their proper setups. So, depends. It does depend. I'm still expecting a high 107 for pole. So James, first out, would have done the hilly hot lap with him. It gets him in time. Thank you for that, Taylor. It's going to be a fascinating race. Rain in Brazil, who'd have thunk it? At least half the races I've done here must have been wet, to be fair. It does rain a lot here. I should know there's countries out there that whose rainfall is just as bad as England's. Is there rain in qualifying as well, Taylor? Because I feel like I've just seen some. It's probably just the graphic. It's probably just a... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is. Most of the drivers have got out of pits pretty quickly. And they're quite often on the Q2, the first runs in Q2, they use the used sets from Q1. 109.2 from James gets us underway. I really felt like I saw some raindrops, but perhaps it's the trick of the eye. Moomin 108.7, here comes Paella. And here goes 109.3. I'll tell you what, Bilbo Baggins will be starting the lap in a moment. He's on an out lap. He'll be starting the lap in a moment. So why not do the hilly hot lap with one of our new drivers? Get through to Q2 on his first ever qualifying. 108.3 for Sniper Monkey. Nice start to sector 2. But here is Bilbo. Across the line he comes. DRS open at this point. We head down to the centre S. Be careful not to touch the grass on the outside. Really easy to do. Oh, he's invalidated. Bilbo, if you're listening to the stream while racing, I'm so sorry if I put you off. Mirage didn't manage to get a proper lap on, so let's go with him and we'll try again on the hilly hot lap. A bit. Marco maybe? Where's he coming? Is he the one that's coming right to the line? Oh no, he's much earlier on in the lap. Let's go back to Mirage then. Not got a sector time for him, unfortunately, to know how he's doing through sector 1, so we'll have to wait till he finishes sector 2 to get an idea. Yeah, 23.6 up, so that's sort of putting him on a 113.2, but absolutely no doubt at all that he'll have more in the final sector as well. Runs out of energy, so that's going to affect his overall time. It's a 111.2 in the end, but he did run out of energy before he reached the line, so that's definitely going to affect his lap time. Trying really hard. Can you see any rain? I don't think so. No, don't think so. Got on your end, Taylor? Okay. It must have just been a trick of the eye on the track. Here is Marco. Lindsay Williams. Long left-hander. A little bit difficult, that corner. I mean, it's a flat-out corner in quali and race, but it can catch you out. A little bit of curb on the inside, or just a little bit too much steering input, and it will try and pull the car around. A little bit careful. 110.3 for Marco. So in P11 for the moment. With the outlaps from Darkmark and Bowden. Philbo, by the way, went up to P4. Must have had another go. So he's got up to P4 and a 109.0. So looking very promising at the moment for Philbo. Plenty of outlaps out there. Who is the first outlapper? Is it Carsey? Should we watch him? Should we do the hilly hot lap with Carsey just because he's having a bit of struggle on pad? We can all laugh at him for once. Yes, Taylor, do it. Here he comes then, Carsey, to cross the line. As I said before, DRS open. We head up to the Center S. It looked like he did. Yeah, he did touch the. See what I said? You've got to be careful not to touch the grass on the right-hand side going into the Center S. And he did just catch it there, Carsey, and that's ruined the lap immediately. There's no getting away from that. If you touch that grass, it ruins the lap because it ruins your braking for the corner. Who else on the right lap? Is that Gunnar on his way round? Yes, it is. Right, here we go. Gunnar, DRS open. Come on, Gunnar. One of the easiest laps on the calendar. We can do it. DRS open. We cross the line down into Center S. Third or fourth through the first part of the Center S. Gradually accelerating, gradually going up through the gears. Through turns 2 and 3. Then we head down. DRS open again. And we head down to turn 4. Quite often a really good overtaking opportunity. A lot of battles. Turn 5, a flat out left-hander, and then we head into this really fast turn right. You kind of throw the car in, still at full acceleration. Gear down to 6 for sort of cruise round, while trying to get on the power as soon as you can. Then into the more sort of intricate part of the track with 2 hairpins, 3 hairpins really. And then into the fast left-hander, say flat out. The only time you might see someone not taking that flat out pretty much is right at the start of a race, particularly in a 100% race when they've got 70, probably about 74 laps of fuel on board. Anyway, DRS open again, and we head, keep the car as far as you can to the left-hand side, path of least resistance, and it's a 108.5 from Gunnar, which puts him P4, super tight at the front at the moment. And Carsey has invalidated his next run as well, so He's have to make his way. Well, I should imagine he's going to have to make his way back to the pits this time. Might not. He's currently sat in P11. So, unless he did get one on the board. I just missed it. I don't know. Right. Love watching people go into the pits. There's Dark Mark. Crosses the line. 108.8. Goes just behind his teammate for the evening, Moomin. And now they are 6th and 7th for Two House. So tight. Quite often it is around Brazil. Such a short lap that quite often with these races that are such short laps, you do see the grid a lot closer in the longer laps for obvious reasons. Who's the Alpha Tauri? What's the Sniper Monkey? Is he actually heading to the pits? Is he? Yeah, he is. I think everybody is. Bowden? No. He's on his way back to the pits as well. You have a Red Bull maybe? Yes, looks like Mirage is doing an outlap, so here we go. Bowden retires from the session on a 108.9. Well, I don't think that Bowden's going to be taking any further part in this qualifying session. I don't think that's good enough. I think the cut-off's going to be about a 108.7, roughly. we shall see come the end, but I don't think that's good enough from Bowden. I think he's going to be out. Nicely done from Mirage through the middle sector. Right-hander quite difficult, particularly similar actually to how Mirage just did it. It is a potential overtaking opportunity, but it's one that quite often ends in tears because the person on the inside invariably has to brake later, but of course they've got to make the inside of the corner. So Mirage actually disappears into the pits. I assume getting ready for the final run. Final attempt to get through to Q3. Moomin is on an outlap. So Moomin feels the need to go out again on a 108.7. I think his time is around about where the cut-off's likely to be. I'm just looking at Bowden's time, and I think that Corey, Philbo Baggins, Mackenzie, Carsey, Paiella, those guys I obviously know because Marco and Mirage are new to the league, so those guys I know can definitely go quicker than they have. So, and if 3 of them do it, they knock Bowden out. So, James retires as well, but he's on a 108.4, so he's safe. Nice through the right-hander. It's kind of a double apex, that right-hander. You take it as a double apex corner. It allows you to get on the power a little bit earlier and carry more speed through to the hairpin. Just these little details you see. If you nail all of it, they all gain a little a half a tenth here, a tenth there, a couple of hundredths there, and it all adds up to lap time. And that's why the guys like Carsey or Danny or etc are so good. Here comes Moomin with a 108.3. He moves up to P2 and he will be safe. Bilbo has invalidated his first attempt, but he will get another. So it's just not ideal, obviously, having to do a second outlap effectively, but time where it is for Philbo, I think he can still beat it. Kenzie is up, coming out the final corner. That needs to win a little bit more, ideally. He comes, improves with just over 2 tenths. That puts him just ahead of Bowden and into P8. So let's who will be next? Those guys are just trying to work out for us who's where. I think Corey is next. Slightly up through sets of 1. Nicely done through the right-hander there. Slightly down through sets of 2, but it would look like a decent final corner, so he might be carrying some good speed onto the straight. We'll soon know if he goes into the pits or not. Should be improving. He's going for the line and does improve by 6 thousandths of a second. Well, who knows? He doesn't get a hand about him, but maybe that could be the difference as Paella improves. So no, Corey will leave us in this session. Who else is on the move? Marco is 8 tenths up. Has he gained any more though? 108.951. He goes P10. Out goes Bowden, as predicted. Oh, Philbo, he was over a 10.5 up. He was on target to get through. 10.5 would have put him on a 0.85, which would have actually put him up to P8 ahead of Taylor. So he's just had a little moment out the final corner. We're just going to see him exit. Anybody else? Did Corey go again? No. I think that's it then. Bowden out. Corey out. Philbo Baggins out. Unlucky for him. Nearly made Q3 on debut. Not often I get to say this, but Carsey out of Q2. Absolute amateur. Amateur hour from Carsey. Almost as bad as Danny. Mirage out as well. So the top 10 through to the pole position shootout. Paella's still out there on track. Sorry, I didn't realise that. But he's heading into the pits. Okay, so Sniper Monkey through as fastest again, 108.2. Moomin 108.3 in P2. Then we have James, Whale, Gooner, Mamo, Dartmark, Mackenzie, Paella, and Marco through to the pole position shootout. Well done, Marco, on debut, making Q3. Well done, lad. And unlucky, as I've already mentioned, to Bowden, Corey, Philbo, Carsey, and Mirage. Particularly Philbo there, who came through sets of 2 with enough improvement to go up to P8, but unfortunately just got oversteery out the final corner and left us at the end of the session. So, oh, Taylor, only 1 set of sauce each session. Nice. It's a little bit close, that though, Taylor. It's still safely through. I'm so slow around here, blimey. Oscar Shearer, by the way, just so everybody knows, is Paella Muncher, who is through as P9 on your screen there. So he's into the final shootout. There you go. And there's the confirmation just of the guys that are leaving us. Quickly note to the race director. I don't think anybody had any instance, so just invalidated lap times or little warnings here and there, but no actual incidents. So we will head into the pole position shootout. Philpo Baggins, I saw it, mate. You were a 10.5 up, which would have been enough to put you into P8. And you would have got through. But you're right, yeah, you just sort of oversteered, I think, at the final corner, or the back end stepped out or something like that. And unfortunately it's not a debut Q3. But still a very impressive performance though, mate. I was impressed. So well done. And well done to Marco, who's another debutant, and he has gotten into Q3. So obviously, for the drivers that have already left us, and if you are listening, don't forget that once Q3 finishes, we will take a 5-minute break. So do not press the button. An admin will press it when it's time to go. They'll also tell you in the Discord chat what time the start time will be, so that you know. Anyway, Dark Mark is out first, and in fact he wasn't out first, he overtook someone to become first. So, there you have it. You clearly knew that if you did that, you'd get the Hilly TV time. First time chat. Oscar Shear. Paella, I cannot believe that was your first time chat on my stream. That's... well, I'm devastated that was your first time chat, but I'm also glad that you did chat for the first time. So, we've got some predictions, but get your predictions in before the 30 minutes is up. You've got 11.5 minutes left to do your predictions. Finish about a minute after qualifying. Dark Mark through the centre S on his, well, the first hot lap of Q3. So again, generally first runs in Q3, not everybody will use a U set. Some will have 2 sets to be able to use in Q3, but others won't. So it's hard to know sometimes who's the new tyres and who's the old. The only ones I can tell you for definite, Dark Mark is definitely on an old set. Taylor Mackenzie is also definitely on an old set. And I believe Moomin is as well. Everybody else is on fresh sets. Although there are a couple of drivers I can't see. So I can't see James and I can't see Whale. So I can't tell you about them. And it looks like Marco's having to go on his medium set, so they'll be fresh as well for him. So Dark Mark crosses the line, 1090 on a U set. Very nice starter lap. Very nice delta time to stick on the board as well. Alpha Tauri's gone into the pit, so that's James. This is the McLaren of Paella, who crossed the line, 108.9, goes fastest for the moment. Another Alpha Tauri, if I can find them. There we go. Sniper Monkey, 108.2. The other McLaren, I'm not going to get there in time. That was Gooner, 108.3. We got Merc on the way round. There's Mamo, 108.5. Goes P3. Alpine. Mackenzie goes P4, 108.6. That's the out lap. Marco here is Whale, 124.7. He's improving. But no, he must have invalidated that and he's going again, look. So, in fact, we can stick with Whale. I've not seen him do a lap yet today, so let's go with him. Nicely through turn 4. Now, interestingly, takes the right-hander in 7th. I would advise against that, guys. It's just, it is too high a gear, and you lose speed coming out the exit. Because the revs just simply aren't high enough. Nicely into the final corner. Now the final corner you can take in 3rd or 4th. I have to say, like Whale there, I do find that I'm a little bit quicker if I take it in 4th. He's sticking to the left. Oh, I thought he was going to go in the pits then, but he's not. He is going to finish the lap. 108.6. Puts in P4. It's a nice lap from Whale. That right-hander. He's definitely got a bit more time if he steers down to 6th. Maybe with his setup he might find it a little bit too spinny to stay in 6th. Perhaps he finds it a little bit too easy to spin. Can be the case sometimes. This is James, who was on an out lap. Didn't get a time on the board on the first chance, so he's back out again already. And he's got plenty of time to be able to do this lap, do an in lap, and then still get out again for another run if he needs to. Or wants to, in fact. Oh, that will invalidate. That will invalidate. Just a little bit too much off the curb. on turn 2. So, who should we watch? Should we watch Whale go back to the pits? Really, really slowly. Come on, Whale. This is the sort of pace you usually drive in a race, not in the quali. No, I think he's out of fuel, guys, to be fair to him. He is capable of a little bit faster than that. Oh, Paella has a purple sector. King needs pole when you can have a purple sector. I agree. Which sector is it, Paella? If it's middle sector, I'd be pretty proud of that. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the speed trap, didn't I? Oh well. It's not really relevant right now. Marco at the moment is the fastest through the speed trap at 334 kilometers an hour. In a way, we do have somebody coming round. Mamo. Looks like it's Mamo and Mackenzie are both pretty close to each other coming round. Not close enough to hire each other's laps, but quite close. So here we go. See Mamo. As we mentioned earlier on, just be careful not to touch that grass on the right. It's a third usually for turn 1, and then move up the 4 for the exit. Go through 2. And flat out through 3. DRS open again, we head down to turn 4. Take this 4-4 fifth. I like to take it in 5th. I find I can carry more speed through. But I also find that I'm a little bit quicker up to this corner if I take it in 4th. So, but I think personally for qualifying, I prefer to take that turn 4 in 5th. Head out, left-hander. This difficult right-hander. Again, you've got to be careful not to touch the grass on the left-hand side on entry. Not as likely to do it there as you are in the centre S, but still important not to. Then third for the final corner. Oh, he's invalidated it! Oh, there. Was up 4 to... Well, he was heading for at least a 108.1, maybe a 0.0 or even a high 7. So... validates it, and Taylor, not happy with his, has gone back to the pits. So who do we have next? The 2 Haas are on track. So Moomin will be first across the line. And again, doesn't have a time on the board as yet. He's in a very high gear through the centre S. No, he would have done the practice, so you will know that whether that's affecting his pace up to turn 4 or not. So you then sit for the right-hander and uses that sort of double apex line, and I'd say I think that's the best line through there. Looks like a decent lap. I didn't see the sets of time, so I'm not sure. Well, I wouldn't have known anyway, so he's not got time on the board, but it's looked good. So 108.5, that puts him P4, just ahead of Whale. Other Haas was Dark Mark. He's just coming around to the end of sector 2, but was, I think, must have made a mistake in the centre S because he was way down through sector 1. So, well, he's going to go on to another hot lap, so we'll stick with him. So his current PB in this session 109.0, but if you remember back to the first runs, he set that on the used tyres. Certainly, well, everybody I can tell you has fresh sets on for this final run, which you'd expect. Oh, he's invalidated. He's going to have to back out again. Only he will know if he's got enough fuel on board. He's not massively backing out, so I'm not sure if he's got enough fuel. But in a way, let's move on. So who's that? Is that Marco? It is. So Marco across the line. Start a hot lap. Remember, he did his first run on the medium tyre, if you remember, so we expect a lot more on this run. He's slightly down in sector 1. Oh, he's invalidated, in fact. Sorry, I missed that. So, who else has moved on to a lap? The right-hander just catching his team. No, not teammate. It's Alpine, isn't it? Catching Marco. Hopefully, we'll notice. Oh! Did you notice? He just put the front left on the grass on the left-hand side there. He's going to be quick here, and he's going to try and get across the line, I think, to have another go. But the problem being, he's only got 30% battery, so it's going to be incredibly difficult. So, let's check the other drivers then. Is that McLaren? That is Gunnar. He was a thousandth of a second up in sector 1. Tell you that Sniper Monkey is improving. He's almost a 10th foot through sector 1. Gunnar purple sector 2. Improving over a 10th and a half in that sector alone. This could be tight. No, Sniper Monkey's time through sector 2. Gunnar 108.119 goes fastest. Sniper Monkey just got it to the end of sector 2 now, and he's 3 tenths up. He is heading for a high 107. I thought the pole time would be high 107. Here he comes. Across the line, 107.900. Takes pole position, unless Mamo's got anything to say about it. He is improving, and he's going to go P3. Does indeed oust James into 4th. And I think Marco might be on 1. He is. Improves by 2 tenths, but stays P10. So it's pole position for Sniper Monkey with a 107.900. Fabulous lap from Sniper Monkey. Gunnar P2, Mamo P3. It's quite an unusual grid for WAOF1 on Tuesday night. Well, the top lot are anyway. The next lot's a little bit more usual. So, Mamo P3, James in 4, Paella 5, Moomin in 6, Wales 7, Mackenzie 8th, Darkmark in 9th, and Marco on debut takes P10. Don't feel he got his best lap on the board there in the final session, but nonetheless did well to get through the Q3. Strong qualifying for both the AlphaTauris and the McLarens. There is your top 10. A reminder again to the drivers, do not ready up. Wait for an admin. They will tell you in the Discord chat what time we will be going. So take a look at that, but don't press the button yourself. Just wait for an admin to press it. It's the easiest way to do it. And don't forget your strategies and everything. If it isn't the game, then it's my gear. We're all losing connection a few times. Well, I did mention on Comms Moomin that you were in 5th going through the centre S, which seemed a bit unusual. Although I now realise that when you say gear, you mean your equipment rather than the actual gear. There we go. Well, there we go, guys. Just to let you know, through the speed trap then, in the end, in that particular session, it was really tight on the speed traps, but Marco... Sorry, I meant to say it was really spread out on the speed traps, but Marco was fastest through the speed trap on 334 kilometers per hour. Joint slowest, with 324 kilometers per hour, were Moomin and Gunnar. So, them proving that you don't have to have the lowest downforce to be quick around here. Whale was just above them on 325, 327 for the AlphaTauri in 4th. I forgot who it was. Paella, but no, Paella's 5th. Can't remember who it was now. James, wasn't it? It was James, yes. Yes, it was James. There we go. Then we got 330 is Taylor and Paella. But that's enough of that anyway. Sniper Monkey was 3-3-1 at the front. So anyway, guys, as always, I've got about 3 minutes, so I'm just going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab myself a coffee, and I'll be straight back. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Hello, back with you as we get towards the start time. It's going to be interesting seeing Danny fight from the back, Carsey on a pad starting in 14th. It's going to be different, that's for sure. Just having a look at the prediction. Right, prediction 1997. Carsey, they have no trust in you whatsoever. To hazard, oh goodness me, to hazard, I can't say that. Tahaz, I'm going to call you. Tahaz has put yes, so he has some trust in Carsey, and he spent 20 points on you, Carsey. But Whale, Taylor, Mackenzie, and Philbo Baggins have all said no. Whale is absolutely adamant, going 642 channel points, that he's not going to make the podium tonight. I love it. Absolutely love it. If he was in his rig, it'd be 100%. Everybody would have said yes, but they're going against him. They don't think he's got it. You don't think he's got the minerals when he uses a pad, let's be honest. So then, what tyres are they all using? So, Sniper Monkey on the mediums. It's quite a big contrast, well, quite a level sort of difference between the mediums and the hards. So, I don't particularly want to run through everybody's tyres. What I'll tell you is, Dark Mark is on the softs. He's the different one. So, look, raced here last night, you can start on the softs here. It's not an issue, and he despite starting on the softs, that doesn't 100% mean that he's 2-stopping. He will have the option to just 1-stop as well, by going to the hard tyres. So it is You know, it is a choice that he will be able to make. So we've got Sniper Monkey will lead us away on the left-hand side, Gunnar on the right, Mamo behind Sniper Monkey, James behind Gunnar, and let's change that to position changes, but for the very start we will clear the screen. A couple of drivers missing their grid slots at the end there. 3, 4, oh that must have been 5. Away we go. And Gunnar looks like he gets off the line pretty well and moves over towards... He actually moves over towards Mamo, who's gotten off the line pretty well as well. And he's going around the outside. Oh, I think Gunnar's taking a knock. He just went a little bit wide. And that's Gunnar rejoining the track. He has lost a lot of positions. Oh, there's a big crash. That was Gunnar. That was Gunnar. I need to get the details back up, guys. Apologies, but that's a big crash and Gunnar is out. And he seemed to be tangled up with the Red Bull of Mirage. And possibly Thatcher's is in it as well. He's lost his front wing. But I think ultimately that was caused by whatever happened to Gunnar at the start of the Senna S. We do have a full course safety car. But yeah, that was caused by whatever happened to Gunnar during the Senna S that then made him be running off track. And it's ultimately... it's that. So I didn't see contact in the Senna S. It looked more to me like Gunnar caught the curb. And it sort of spun him around a bit more. But yeah, not the start that well, nobody wants to see a safety car at the start for any reason. So oh, what a shame. Do I invite Gunnar? Does Gunnar feel like joining me or not? I can invite him, and if he wants to join, he can. Gunnar, if you listen, if you want to join, please join. But if you don't, I understand as well. So, anyway, they are picking up the safety car now. So, let's look at the starters then. Danny up 4 from the start is the biggest gainer. Darting's up 3. But most of it's little 1s and 2s through the field. So, oh, Operator and Darth Tim's just... Why is Thatcher's retired? He's hit the pit wall. He's hit the wall on pit exit. I'm sure of it. With where his car was, I'm positive he smacked the wall on the pit exit. So we've lost Thatcher's as well. Well, guys, that wasn't the start to the race that we'd envisaged, but it is the sort of problems that Senna S causes. Let's be honest, at least 8 out of 10 race, 7 or 8 times out of 10 that you race here, the Senna S causes a problem at the start of the race. So it's not a massive shock whatsoever to see that, but so unfortunate for Gunnar. As I say, I don't know exactly what happened, but something seemed to happen to him during turn 1 that then made him go off track on the inside of the corner and stay off track going through 2 as well and 3. And then I can only assume something's happened while rejoining or something like that. It's shame after qualifying P2 as well. Unlucky Gunnar. Oh, he is coming in. Okay. Hey up, mate. Hello. Include your audio if you're not going to swear. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Oh no, of course I wasn't expecting anyone, so I haven't done it on my side. Just a second. There you go. It should appear now. Safety car
done,
is
mate.
in this lap.
Done.
Yeah, unlucky man.
I can't believe that, mate. I just had a bit of contact with Mama in the middle of the centre S's, and then
Yeah,
I just went off track to avoid everyone else.
yeah,
And then I've come back on, and I just stayed as left as I could, and I think it was the Red Bull Mirage.
yeah.
He just drove straight into me. It just took both my wheels
Oh
off.
man. And Thatcher's got caught up in it as well. But then I think Thatcher's is retired. He was exiting the pits, and I think he's gone straight into the wall on a pit exit.
Oh no!
Which I can't laugh about too much because I did that myself in a championship deciding race one time. So, 5-second penalty for Corey ignoring yellow flags. Corey, naughty boy.
That's so frustrating, man. Off that qualifying as well.
Yeah, you qualified very, very well, and yeah, it's just.
I suppose it's what you get for starting on the hard, isn't it? And trying to hold your position.
Yeah,
I should have just been a bit more, let him go a bit more, but never mind, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, never mind, man. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. It does happen. It's
Like must jump in view and
yeah, exactly.
Do some comms to you.
So, what's happened here? Taylor is dropping. He's okay. He is going, but he must have had a little moment or something. He's dropped quite a few, about 4 places there. Down to P11. Danny making his way through the field as he gets past Darth Tims, as does Moraj as well. He's up to
Bowden and Mile there.
Yeah, Bowden flying at the moment, well on the hards. So, probably doesn't want to defend that too. Oh, that's Darth Mark!
Oh, Darth Mark, no.
He's gone, that's another safety car. Now, see, that's where you went, wasn't it? You had a bit of contact, you ended off to the left there.
The pit exit, I crashed.
Right, so...
Oh, look, you've had 2 legends gone in a couple of laps.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe it. That's... Well, we can have a few in the comms box now, I suppose. Right. Oh, Dark Mark. Oh, we saw that perfectly. Right behind you. Where is he?
Well, I suppose that's good for whoever. I'm sure there's someone started on the Sauceman now.
It was Dark Mark, I believe. I got a feeling it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
The softs are very slippery. Oh well, I've invited him again. Dark Mark, if you're listening, if you want to join, please do. But there's no pressure if you don't want to. You're too embarrassed.
Oh, no.
Well,
crap start to the race.
Yeah, it's not exactly what we'd ever hoped for in the start of a race, really. I don't think we're likely to see any pit stops. I don't think anybody's got any damage or anything they need to get rid of. Oh, actually, yes, they have. Taylor and Carsey have both got front wing damage.
Yeah, I remember saying off them hearing Carsey saying high for left, I think had damage.
Right, okay. So, yeah, those guys are in the race. Are some other pitters, though? Which are, well, maybe... Well... Oh, Corey had 5 seconds to serve, didn't he? So that makes sense.
Yeah, might as well get rid of it, because he would going to get a room now, has been a safety car, would he?
Yeah. Yeah, you could serve it under safety car.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, because there'd been another safety... Oh no, yeah, just ignore me.
Yeah, the other option, I suppose, was for the hard tyre drivers to switch to mediums and do a medium to the end. But actually, 15 laps for mediums is actually pushing it a little bit. So
yeah, well, I might as well tell you now, mate. There's rain coming at the end of the race.
Right. Yes. Yeah, I was told there was rain in the race. So
yeah, okay. This is definitely going to make it come now, 100%. And it was a light band to a heavy band.
Yeah. A little bit of funny business going on between Mirage and Marco there. I think Marco had spun. Well, Mirage hasn't been given a penalty, so I assume it was okay. But yeah, I think Marco had a moment while under safety car, and Mirage drove past him. But he's not been told to give it back by the looks of it, so I guess he was okay to do that.
Right, my clips just stopped loading. Have a quick look at this back.
Darth Tim's into the pits, as is Marco. Darth Tim's has front wing damage now. Guys, what are you doing, you two yourselves under safety car? What's going on? None of the medium. Well, yeah, of course, we're expecting the rain, so. Yeah, these two safety cars will just help the medium starters get to the rain, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Corey's the first to nine on fresh tyres, so we'll be watching out for him.
Yeah, the cars are just behind him. But yeah,
I'm just watching back now. Mamo gets a good start.
If for some strange reason the rain wasn't to come, these guys won't be able to get to the end on mediums, so they will need to pit again if that's the case, but it just depends what lap it comes. How long into the race was it suggesting, Gunnar?
It was the last two. It was the last two boxes, you know, on the weather bit.
Right. Okay.
So it'd be like the last sort of. I think it was plus 45 minutes, so it'd be like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, the last bit of the race. So yeah, that's one of those where you're never quite sure. It might stay dry. It might not.
But because you had the two safety cars already, it's definitely going to come down, isn't it?
Yeah, and Brazil, it usually comes down, doesn't it? It usually comes down hard. So
yeah,
could make for an interesting end to the race, to be fair. Because you might get one or two that risk it and try and stay out. Here we go. Sniper Monkey takes us away. Malo P2, Moomin in P3. And who's that McLaren? They're having a little look. Ayala on the inside of Moomin. Has a little look. Moomin leaves enough room but defends it well and cuts him off on the exit of turn 2. Legally, by the way. And Corey already making up a place to P10. Further down. Looks like JT Gents just getting caught out a little bit on the restart as Corey and Mackenzie have gone past. They are on fresh tyres, to be fair, and Carson goes fast as well.
Sorry, I was just watching that clip back on lap 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Mamo's definitely turned in on me and just put me out of shape and then knocked me off. I was in a straight line going down the straight and then that Red Bull just driven clean into me, so unless there was a car on his right,
there might have been, because
that's pretty rubbish driving, to be honest.
Yeah, there might have been. Thatcher's might have been on the right, and Moomin's round.
Moomin.
At the final corner. He re-enters the track and spins back right again. We love it.
Comes James on pilot munch after P4, sorry.
Nice.
It looks like he's going to get a run on Bowden as well now down the hill.
Yeah, I think the gap might be a bit much, but that was a nice move from James. On pilot muncher.
And he's flying up to P5.
I have a message from Taylor saying 10 minutes to rain. Don't know how he does that and drives at the same time. Oh, that's Alpine and Red Bull. Corey trying to... No, I think actually it was Mirage having a go at Mackenzie. Or it was Mackenzie having a go at Mirage. I don't know which way round it was, but in a way it's ended up with Mackenzie in 8th, Mirage in 9th. Oh, Mirage gets out of shape on the final corner, and that's going to allow Corey an easy pass. And I suspect that Carson is going to look to follow.
DRS enabled now, so
yeah,
James right on the back of Danny.
Ayala goes back up the inside of James. Danny's gotten up to P4, and that is... Who's that battling? Well, and Mackenzie. As they're heading down to turn 4, and I think Gent has had a little spin. Yeah, Gent's had a spin in the Centre S and has dropped down to P16. So there's so much going on. This actually battles up and down. Look, I've missed that one now. So that's Danny goes past Bowden. And up into P3 already. And with the pace he was showing on it earlier on today, he's going to be after Mamo like there's no tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at the moment, Sniper Monkey's looking good. He is looking good.
Danny was doing 0.6s in practice, 7.6s, so...
Yeah, it doesn't... When, like, so if I say my time trial, well, our time trial time, in fact, we're really close, we're 107.9.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like that massive a gap, but he's doing that in practice, and it's a really short lap. So,
yeah.
That is so impressive.
It is a lot over a lap like that. Such a short lap, isn't it?
It is.
Aston Martin retires in the pit.
JT Gent retires it out. Oh dear. JT Gent, if you're listening, if you got damage, please take a screenshot of the damage. The stewards will want to know why you retired.
Oh, Danny gets a bit out of shape there. Bowden's closing him a bit.
Yeah. But you could just see every corner, Danny just edges away a little bit.
Yeah, I think if we go on board with Bowden, I think Bowden's got a bit more straight line speed. Oh, he gets well out of shape.
He's lost the DRS just before.
Yeah, he got well out of shape on exit then, didn't he? But look how much he's closed it. Oh, he's used his battery there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, well, he's not got DRS. He needs to get it back. Gent leaves the session as well. And I don't know whether he's got DRS. Yeah, he has. Bowden does have it here, so he can get back within a second again. But then he's got to keep that all the way through sets of 2 somehow.
Just flicking through and out of the top 9. Paella and Mamo are doing the best with their ARS. Right.
Okay. Just having a little gander at the tyres as well.
Mackenzie's in a good position there. Mackenzie, Corey, Carsey.
Yeah, all those guys.
Even operator on fresh 6 lap old tyres and P12.
Yeah, so at the moment, those guys that switch to the mediums under the safety car are around about 17%. In fact, they're all 17%. Someone like Paella, who started on the hard tyres, is on 22%. So at the moment, I would say that their mediums have probably got about a half a second advantage a lap over the hards, roughly. Maybe a little less, but...
them 12 lap old mediums got to be quite one as well.
Yeah. Can I see any of them? Oh. They are... well, Mamo is on 28%. The 2 drivers either side of him, so Sniper and Danny, are on 26%. So a little bit between them. But yeah. So they're the other way round. They're at the point where the hards are probably about the same pace.
Yeah.
In terms of grip.
That's what's Taylor now. Look all this grip he's got. And he's got Whale, James, Paella all in front of him. And Bowden.
Yeah, and they're not just going to move out of the way. They've all got DRS to defend. So, well, yeah, even Paella does because he's getting it off of Bowden. So,
yeah,
so it's hard to see how Taylor's.
Oh, James, a massive moment there. He's going to lose 2 positions, I think.
Yeah, I think Taylor's going to be poised. Yeah, James does have DRS. So tight.
Oh, they're all burning battery.
On the outside of James, but he's got the... Yeah, the thing was, he had the Aston as
Taylor's
well in front of him.
Taylor's going to see 2 flashing lights now and go, thank you. Here he goes.
It's going for James, just doesn't have the energy to defend it. Wells' light starts flashing. It's quite late on in the straight, though, so... But he will know for when they reach the main pit straight that Wells' battery is low.
Bowden has absolutely drained his battery, and now he's in that position. Now he's drained it so much, he's not going to drop Paella out of DRS. And Paella's sitting there with 60%.
Yeah, Paella. so important to look after your battery, and I think it's probably more important on this game than it's ever been before. I think.
Yeah.
To keep some in reserve.
Yeah.
It's so difficult though, because if you see the car ahead of you just edging away, then you tend to use a bit just to get back in the DRS or whatever, and before you know it, you're down to 15% or so, 10%. And
I think that's the only one thing I still need to work on a bit better. I think is DRS management a bit better.
Yeah, in is Mamo. Mamo is into the pits.
And then it comes quite low around the outside of Bowden.
Oh, let's get to that. Yeah, around the outside of Bowden then. Doesn't have a very good rest of the centre S though. He's gone a bit deep. And Bowden should have the DRS here. Does indeed. Still don't have any energy, of course. I think Payella's just going to have to take that one on the chin that he messed the corner up a little bit and wait another lap out.
Wait for next time around.
Yeah.
Taylor's on the back of both of them there anyway.
Yeah. Taylor, don't stick it in there for Christ's sake. So close. It does worry. Every time they reach that part of the track, the hairpins, I do feel like somebody's going to go into the back of someone every time they get round there. So tight. Oh, and Mackenzie has a bit of a power slide around the right-hand hairpin, and that's allowed Whale back past up into P5.
Corey gets all up on the grass.
Yeah, I think he was catching Taylor a bit too quick and put him off a little bit. But surely then Paella this time, he's actually dropped behind. He has dropped back a little bit, but the power of the DRS.
How funny is it to see Carsey back in the back?
Oh, it's just weird. He's the prediction. Will Carsey get a podium? Is the prediction, and 97% of people have said no.
Oh, I got Red Bull spin and Bowden's gone.
That's on the exit of the centre S. That's out of turn 3.
Bowden, don't retire, listener. Don't retire, mate.
No, just continue on. Loads and loads of time in this yet. And yeah, whether that was his own mistake or whether there was contact with Paella, I don't know.
Has he got damage? Can you see or not?
No, he doesn't. No damage at all. So, a pit stop from Mamo. Seems.
Oh yeah, I missed that. What's he gone on to? So he's gone on to another set of mediums.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the rain's coming, so he's going to go medium. He should get a massive undercut on people.
He will get a massive undercut. Last night's race I started on the softs and went to the mediums, so I was so fast when I come out of pits. But
just on board Mamo now, it's just coming up on the back of Bowden. It looks awfully cloudy now as well.
Yeah, it does, and it's gone grey as Whale makes a move around the outside of Paella into the centre S, and is up into P3. So that advantage for Mackenzie's going to be running out because he's still going to have a slight pace advantage, I think.
Yeah, but he's been burning them tyres up, hasn't he?
Yeah, I didn't know that, Gunnar. I've just realised if I hover over the tyre percentage on the app, I can tell you what each of their tyres are on. So I can tell you so Taylor's front left is on 28.2%. His rear left is 31%, and his rear right is 33%.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Didn't know you could do that.
No, nor did I. I just accidentally found it out.
It's Taylor now on the back of Paella. Does he go for the move? Yeah, he does.
Let's look at this from Mackenzie's point of view. Just to the inside.
Now he's only got one car in front of him and he can start using a bit of that rubber up.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still got DRS. He's just about inside the 1 second of Whale. And you would fancy that next lap.
Corey back there P6 with 55% DRS.
Yeah.
Just sitting there quietly waiting.
He's, of course, teammates with Mackenzie, and they've worked this perfectly, Alpine. They've both done the same thing by pitting to the mediums under the safety car.
Yeah.
And that's looking like the right thing to have done. It's definitely looking, though, like Sniper and Danny
Corey has just recouped. But when I said that, 10% ERS.
Wow.
What
Operator, I
wings is he
think,
running on
just
that
had a
thing?
little
He's
moment.
recouping ERS easily. Look, he's nearly up to 66%.
That's me. Now he does run. One thing I do know about Corey, he likes to run a lower front wing to rear.
Yeah, he prefers the rear end stability, doesn't he? But he gets away with running lower wings like that as well because of the rear end stability.
Yeah, it's true. Fair enough. I have tried it, but when I
Look,
try
I'm just going to look now at the end of
second
sector 1, he's on 62%. I'll see what he's on when he comes round and there's sector 3.
Yeah. On that, Taylor has gotten ahead of well for P3, and at the moment, Danny can't make any impact in Sniper Monkey's lead. Oh, Wales at the back of Mackenzie. It's only a
Wasn't the
slight
gap?
touch.
I think he has. I think the gap was 5.6 when I last looked.
Oh, is it? I've seen it around about 4.6 for quite a while now, but he's gone down a little bit now, so he is starting to make a little bit of inroad. Well, looks like he's struggling.
Hello, Corey, end of
dirty
sector 2, 74. He's recouped 13% ERS on that lap.
Wow.
And now he's burning it now. He's going to go for a move on fire now.
Let's have a look at that one then. So I don't think Wells got the legs to move on Mackenzie. We might see both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know who ARS Ari P is. Oh, yeah. Neither of them got it done though.
No. Here comes Whale though.
Wells having another go at turn 4. Oh, give me a better angle on the broadcast cam, please. Look who's joined the back of this queue, by the way.
Oh yeah, Felipe Baggins is there.
No, it's Carsey. He's at the back of the queue.
Carsey's been there for ages, hasn't he? Since the pit stops. Mamo, look at the gap. Look what Mamo's pulled back all that time. He's still on the back.
Of him. But the problem is, Gunnar, how's he going to get past him?
Well, I think these lot are going to have to start pitting soon.
Well, these lot are, I don't know.
It's raining. It's raining.
It's like somebody just turned the shower on the screen then, but now I can barely see it. In fact, I can't see it now.
Carsey is not going to like this on the back.
Welcome to our world, Carsey.
This looks like it's going to start dropping quick.
Yeah, Mackenzie up the inside of Whale. Could be important that get the advantage of being able to be the first car into the pits.
Yeah, they're all going to start wanting to get their moves done now because the DRS is going to go.
Yeah, it's not. This ain't going to take long, is it, Gunnar? This is going to be pretty quick.
No, it's already come on board with them. It's already coming on the screen.
It's already coming down hard.
I reckon maybe end of the next lap.
Yeah, I don't know if it's such a short lap. I don't think it's going to happen as quick as the end of this lap. Soon, no. Sniper Monkey is just going into the final corner. They have. Look how much slower they are driving through the hairpins.
I think it's not this one. I think it's next time round.
Sniper stays out. What does Danny do? Danny. Oh, I thought he was looking
Danny
like he was going to
out.
turn in. Danny stays out. This could actually be a difference between where you are on the track.
Yeah, Taylor stays out. Wales stays out. They're all staying out.
It's streaming down the screen. Okay, yeah, they've all stayed out. Not one of them is taking a gamble.
I don't think the other's not worth it yet. As soon as you see it on the track, when you see it start splashing off the track, don't you?
Yeah. In all fairness,
that's what I'm looking at. I'm locked on the track at the minute.
Oh, what's going on? Mamo's flying past all of them.
Yeah, he's going to have so much more grip in his tyres.
That is the fresh tyres in the wet conditions. And he's just taking he's gone past Carsey, James, Corey, Philbo, Paella.
Yeah.
And he's now on the back of
look
Whale
at the throttle in. Yeah, that is Sniper. He's half lifting through that left-hander.
We do have our first pitter. Actually, we've got our first 2 pitters. Unbelievably, Darth Tim's
full wet.
That's a bit optimistic, Darth.
Does Sniper Monkey pit now then? No, he stays out. Does Danny pit?
He stays
Yeah.
out. And he stays out. So surely one of them is going to gamble. If I'm on the back of this train, I'd say sod it and just in the pit and hope.
Yeah. Here comes Mamo.
Goes through against Whale. Is he going to get... He is going to get Taylor as well. He'll be able to pit so much later as well.
We've got a pitter. Paella Munchot is in.
Hell in. It's bang. Somebody was banged to take the gamble. They're on 22 lap old tyres, so why not?
I'm surprised I haven't punched it yet, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they don't... there isn't much
They must be
difference
high
between
now.
the mediums and hards, are they? And, and those guys on mediums, as Marco was round, added the NS, and just clips the wall, but I don't think that was hard enough to cause any damage.
I think it's now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think
this
Sniper Monkey's
is
gonna.
the
I think
time.
Sniper Monkey's gonna pit now.
This is dartings all over the place there. Sniper then just coming up the pitch straight. We'll keep an eye on him, but surely he's in this time. My screen has just got drips going down. He's staying out.
Doing that again. Danny's in.
Danny isn't. Danny's in.
Yeah, it's just crossed over. You can see it on the track, hitting the track.
Wow.
Yeah, look, Paella, he's fine.
Yeah. Mackenzie's in.
Oh, he crashed with it. I'll clip that Paella and the Williams of Marco.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look how much grip
Yeah,
Paella's got.
he was flying a minute ago. He's just crashing into that Williams.
Right, okay. Right, they're
So
all
we'll
in
check
there.
Danny's.
There's Paella. It's going to be tight, but he goes ahead of Carsey in a way. But I don't think he's going to get any of the others.
Oh,
And
Sniper
that's probably
Monkey
down to
struggling
the
real bad
contact with
here.
Marco. Well, like that.
Oh,
Sniper
Whale
Monkey,
can't even
Whale.
get the throttle down.
No, well,
Sniper Monkey's nearly crashed.
Sniper Monkey will probably get away with this, but well,
Oh,
he's
he's
still in sets of 2.
He's really crashed again up the straight. I think Danny can undercut him here.
In he comes. I thought he was a bit late on the brakes, and that is a 5-second penalty.
Oh no.
That might have just decided the race. And in comes Whale. He doesn't get it stopped. See, you need to stop sooner, guys, because it's wet.
So here comes
Corey
Danny then.
got
How
it.
close is he going to be to Sniper Monkey?
Sniper is going to be in front, but he's got 5 seconds, so ultimately it's works in Danny's favour, isn't it? But
Yeah.
also Sniper's got to get used to being on inters now.
Depends what sort of wings they got as well, because I know Danny likes to run a bit of a higher wing,
He does, yeah.
even in the dry. So I expect him to be pretty all over the back of Sniper here now.
Yeah. So Sniper's got to get used to this now. Whereas Danny's had a lap to sort of get his eye in.
Mamo, 3-second penalty. A few penalties there now, aren't there?
Oh no. Oh Whale, what have you done? He's gone to fresh mediums.
No.
Oh, that would be a
Oh, he's going to be
Angry.
raging.
yeah. I'm not in that party right now.
Do you remember last night when we raced it last night? I pitted and it put me on the softs and I'd medium selected.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's
Oh,
started
Whale! Oh.
changing it.
Keep
Nano
it
went
calm
out
down.
wide as well, and they're struggling. In all honesty, even the Inter guys are struggling with this.
I did see a heavy band of rain on the thing, so it could change for wet, you know, yet, which is a very good possibility.
DRS disabled finally. Oh, Whale. Unlucky, man. So, well, the gap's still 1.4 between Sniper and Danny. Who have we got? Bilbo. So two of our new drivers, actually. Bilbo Baggins on the back of Mirage. And Carsey's only just ahead of them. Oh, Bowden is out. That is a
Oh,
safety
safety
car.
car.
And it's the same place he went off earlier on. But this time his
Does
car
anyone...
is... Oh, goodness me. His car is in pieces.
It's not wet enough yet, but I was wondering, doesn't anyone take the gamble on the full wet, because there was a full wet rain band on the weather. I'm not Mamo!
Oh dear. Mamo with a drive-through.
Yeah, I was just wondering, does anyone take the gamble? Or pit again?
Well,
All sniper pitting. Get rid of that penalty. No, he doesn't.
Darth Timms took the gun
Well,
before
I don't know
Blackstone.
why Sniper hasn't pitted there. Why has Sniper Monkey not pitted there? He had a pit stop back to Taylor,
And he's got a 5-second penalty.
and Taylor's pitted, and he's got a 5. Oh, Sniper Monkey, what have you done? Taylor! Oh, they're coming out thick and fast tonight, aren't they?
Yeah. It does change your pit, and the pit entry is really difficult here. To be fair, even in the drive.
you just have to like. Yeah, to be fair, I reckon I probably would have got a penalty.
Yeah, even in the dry, I'd brake a little bit earlier than it tells me to, because it's just. It's not a straight line, is it? It's a turn. You got to turn into it. So, yeah, I'd
well, it's the right and then the left in it, so.
Yeah. The way I look at it, I'd rather lose half a second by braking a little bit too early than lose 5 seconds by getting a penalty. That's the way I sort of look at it. So, right, so we know the power of fresh intos over worn intos, but the wear is so small. How much of an advantage will they have? There is 10 laps remaining right now. When they cross the line, it'll be 9. So, oh, that was a Murray Walker moment, wasn't it? Almost. 10 laps remaining now. When they cross the line, there'll be 9. Imagine Murray Walker.
I'm just still sitting here baffled with why Sniper Monkey did not pit.
When you've got a 5-second penalty and there's a safety car which is going to bunch everybody up, that was the most obvious pit stop.
It would have come out. It would have come out. Mamo would have been P1. He would have come out P2 with no penalty and fresh enters.
Yeah. Well, no, he would have come out P3 because Danny would have overtaken him while he was serving the penalty. But yeah, because he was only 1.4 behind.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah. He was only a couple of seconds behind Danny, wasn't he?
Yeah, but even so, it's still better to be in that situation.
Yeah.
At least he's got a chance of overtaking to retake the lead.
Yeah, of course, because now he might lose a podium now.
Yeah, absolutely, he could. So I'm just having a quick look at penalties. I don't always do this, but he's not the only one that's got 5-second penalties. Actually, sorry, Mackenzie's just pitted and got rid of his. So but Marco has one as well. He's also got 6 seconds.
Well, with that 5 seconds of Sniper Monkey, drive through for Mamo. 6 seconds for Paella. That's looking good for Corey and James.
Yeah, they got real chances of a podium here. So lovely. I would love to speak to them at the end.
Yeah.
See how they do. I know Corey likes the wet, so
he'll have loads of grip as well because that would be a higher rear wing.
Yeah. Who is performing impeccably tonight? Danny is up 17 positions. He's still not getting driver of the day. Don't care. He chose to start from the back, so I'm not being impressed by his 17 position gain. If anything, he's probably down to really.
Oh no, Mamo just got a 5-second speed. Oh, still going wrong tonight.
And it's pitting him. It's not serving a drive through, it's pitting him.
Yeah, because he's going to get on fresh enters. He's going to get on fresh enters and then serve the drive through, isn't he?
Yeah, sorry, my apologies. The safety car's still out. I thought he'd gone in. Right, okay. Have a look then. Well, the actual wear of difference, by the way, Sniper Monkey is on 11% on his intermediates, Danny is on 4%. So 7% difference. But the ones that are really affected at the moment are Paella is on 24%. And Moon is on 20%. And Darth Tim's on his full wets is on 51%.
Is he still in the lobby? Because
I believe so. Yeah.
oh yeah, he's in the middle of the pack. He's in lap down.
So, yeah. Yeah, he's on 51%
He's behind an Alpine.
because his tyres are overheating to such extremes. He's done 7 laps and he's on 51%, 52%. And 3 of those laps have been under safety car.
Why is he not pitted?
I don't know. Oh dear.
Oh no, he's just got it. He's just crashed into the back of Corey.
What, Paella?
Darth Tim's. I've clipped it. He's just clouded into the back of Corey. I wonder if Corey's got rear wing damage. He's hit him hard there.
No, he hasn't. He's fine.
I clipped it anyway for Corey. He's just rammed him so hard that I'd be surprised if he only got front wing damage.
According to my graphic, nobody's got any damage at all.
Darth Tim pulls off into the pits.
He picks up 5 seconds, perhaps that he's going to say he's had enough for his.
Just going to check if he's getting a wing changed. Oh no, he's not. How did he not get damaged?
Danny is right on the back of Sniper Monkey. Doesn't get close enough to make a move. It does make it difficult around here, you know. With the rain, suddenly no DRS effect. You've got to rely on the old slipstreams. As, Marco.
But we had a wet quality yesterday, so didn't we? It was quite tough.
Yeah, Marco's retired from the race now in the pits.
Oh, look how much more grip Danny's got. He's gone. He's through.
Yeah, Danny through. Said the extra grip.
We'll have to keep an eye on Taylor here. Taylor's got a load of grip here.
Luckily, Darth Timms has come in and put Inters on. At a point where he potentially could have put full wets on that.
Oh, Moment! No, Moment's crashed.
Oh, Moment! That's going to be another safety car, is it? Yeah, it is.
Oh,
There's no way that's not a safety car. Oh, dearie me, it's going to the dogs, this one. Surely, this time, Sniper, you've got to.
No, because Danny's slowed down, but he's going to catch the safety car.
They're going to hit the back of the safety car. There it is. It's there. It's out. So he's not going to get. Well, he will get a chance to pit. But
yeah, but it'll drop right down to at least behind Mamo.
Yeah. Ironically, for Philbo and Operator being further down the order and not having a great restart has helped them because they have pitted and now look to catch the safety car up. So they might have deltas in all fairness because it's the first lap of the safety car, so they should have a delta. You can usually tell when they're accelerating out of the corner because that's when you go into the corner, your delta goes flying down.
Yeah.
You go about a second and a half red.
I think all this has done as well is this is just confirmed. I think James and Corey a podium.
It should have done.
I don't think Sniper, as long as they keep it on the track, I don't think Sniper's going to pull 5 seconds in. What's it going to be? 3 laps?
Yeah. No, that does seem unlikely. You've got Whale on 5 laps in 7th. On 5-lap tyres, and you've got Mirage on 6-lap tyres in 6th.
Yeah.
James is on 7 laps, so there's a potential that it could be run, but because those guys are penalty free.
I think by the time Whale would get through P5 and P6, I think it'd be too much, I think.
Yeah. No pitters, everybody stayed out. I don't think they've really got a choice. In a way, even Sniper Monkey's not really got a choice, because it just drops to the very back.
Yeah, it's Phil Baggins. He's going to be pretty quick on the restart. He's got no penalties.
Yeah.
If he can pull off a few overtakes, he's going to gain a lot at the finish line.
Yeah. His only problem is that Operator is on 1 lap as well. He pit at the same time, and Mamo's only on 3 laps, so he's not going to be the easiest to get past either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will depend. It's going to be a bit fast and frantic, I suspect.
Mamo's still got his drive-through there as well.
Oh, has he? Didn't
Yeah, we got
get a
Mamo
chance
and
to
Dark
serve
Tim's
it.
on the drive-through.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there wasn't even one racing lap, was there? So he wouldn't have had a chance to serve it.
No, of course not. Straight back out again, so... No, he could have tried on the restart, but sometimes... Because he was only in... Well, he wasn't in P2 because he pitted, so he must have dropped down the order.
He was, yeah, he was further down, wasn't he?
People do get worried that sometimes when you serve it on a restart lap, it doesn't always work, and it pits you instead. But usually, as long as you're not like the top 3 cars, usually it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely wish he tried now, you know. So, going to the restart. Danny will lead us away, and he goes. So, anybody having a little look? I think we are. Got Mackenzie and Wales. Oh, Wales outbreaks himself. He's hit the back of Mirage.
Oh,
twice more for good measure. Oh, Wales. Oh, I'm one of you guys as well. What a shame. Oh, Mamo's out.
Oh, Mamo!
Mamo's out. Mirage is off.
It's another safety car.
Oh, it is another safety car. This will only do 1 lap. He's on the left there in the barrier.
Oh no!
What is going on? 5 safety cars.
Mamo's car's coming back out the pit.
Oh, he was saving the drive-through. He was serving a drive-through. Has he come out too fast and smacked the wall? On the pit exit.
Oh, I don't know. Might have done.
The car drifts out to the wall, doesn't it? And it just.
Would it bring a safety car though if you crashed there?
If it ends up on the track.
Oh, what a nightmare!
Well, to be fair, a pit exit would definitely be a safety car in real life, wouldn't it? Because there's nowhere for cars to get past it. So.
Yeah.
In real life, it would definitely be one. I'm not sure. I saw it. He was on the side of the track, so I think if he did it there, he's cruised out.
Darth Timms has got another drive-through penalty.
he's going for a record, isn't he? He's
had 2 drive-throughs, right? Oh.
What other penalties has he got? I don't know, because I can only see DT. But if he doesn't serve either of those, he could. He'll get plus. I think is it plus 15 seconds or 20 seconds it gives you? I think it's plus 20. But
yeah, one of them 2.
So you get plus 40 on top of whatever he's already got. Oh dear me. Just to say, this safety car will come in the end of this lap. So anybody who pits needs to be quick about it. Whale has pitted. I think he probably needed a new wing.
Well, James, Corey, and Carty and Filippo Baggins, they all stand to gain at least 3 positions.
Yeah.
When they get to the finish line.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, got Sniping Monkey with a 5-second penalty, Pyatt over 6 seconds, and Mackenzie with a 3 second.
I mean, Sniper Monkey won't be able to believe this. He's gone from looking favourite to win the race to...
Being absolutely shafted.
Frankly, yeah, he's going to be lucky to be in the top 5. I'm not even sure he's going to hold on to that. It's going to be tight. Depends what he gets away from Carsey and Phil, though, to be honest. But with only 2 laps to do it in,
that's not enough time, in my opinion.
No, it's unlikely. I would have thought. Philbo looks like he's got pretty decent pace, so I don't think he's going to be dropping off too much. If any of the new drivers that haven't made the end of the race, or any of the new drivers that do actually watch it back, this is not a norm for WAOF1. Can I just point out? This is not a norm. We don't always have 5 safety cars, I promise you.
It's absolutely tipping down now. It looks like full wets.
It is full wets, isn't it? That's why they're struggling. Corey.
Oh no.
My goodness! Oh, Payella's ended up round. Oh, and operator. I thought it was Garci for a moment. It's operator.
Yeah, it's full wet.
They're going everywhere. It's because it's full wets. Look at it. It's monsoon. I said this about Brazil. Once it starts raining in Brazil, fuck me, does it rain? Oh, sorry. Language.
Cool, get off that battery there, mate. Get off of it.
Goodness me.
Oh, if someone would have just took a gamble on full wets on that safety car, they would have been laughing there.
Yeah, they would have.
It's absolutely chipping it.
Horrendous. The only thing is I can't really see any puddles, which is the usual sign of full wet conditions.
Yeah.
But this is, I mean, look how hard the rain is. I'm on board with Corey, and it's just absolutely.
Yeah, I'm on board with Corey as well. It's absolutely chipping it.
And that is.
Sniper had a massive moment.
Yeah, he's had a right moment, and James and Corey actually go through, and they're going to do it on track instead. And now Mackenzie is catching the back of him. They're going to be side by side into the centre S. Try and make your break, someone. No. Going through side by side.
Oh, Taylor gets through on Sniper Monkey as well.
Yeah, squeezes him a little bit on turn 2, but it was nicely done. It did leave enough room, so it was nicely done. And Philbo and Garcia just.
I was just on board with Sniper Monkey, and his straight on speed was ridiculous. He's got nothing. He's got no grip.
It's nothing. And
he's got nothing.
Yeah, his tyres are 11 laps old, and they are on. Position's in 5th. They are on. Well, they're only on 22%. Probably the same. Funny enough. But,
Operator's had a spin.
Oh, it's operator. Well, just keep it going, operator. Minimum P11.
So Danny, that's to London.
Wales can look at this. Wales having a go at Garci. Can he get him on the line? Oh, I've got to go to the leader. I can't not watch the winner of the race.
I've got Wales. He's having a go.
Danny wins in Brazil.
I think Carl's going to hold it. Yeah, Carl's going to hold it.
James in P2 has a fight to the line with Corey. Philbo
Corey
on
gets
debut
a podium.
is promoted to P4. Mackenzie P5. Garci ends up 6th. Whale 7th. Mirage in 8th. Sniper ends up P9 in the end. Hyella Muncher P10, Operator P11, Darth Timms does finish the race as P12. Can't blame him for finishing a race. I mean, he's supposed to in this league in a way. So well done, Darth Timms, for keeping going. But still kept P12, so it's a nice little bundle of points there. Wow, that was as much as safety cars aren't the most exciting part of sim racing, that was it didn't have to make it faster.
Yeah, it's still a bit enjoyable, yeah.
Didn't
spice it up a bit, doesn't it?
It's not so bad when it's the short laps like Brazil and Austria and that, because the safety car doesn't feel like it goes out on so long, but
yeah,
when you get a bit like Baku or something and they stay out for 3 or 4 laps, it's like, oh my god.
I'll give you the boys an invite and for you.
Yeah, thank you. That's enough for the podium in a way, but my god, we got James and Corey on the podium. I think James's podium before, but that's definitely Corey's first podium in WAOF1. So let's.
He's had a podium. He's had a podium before, hasn't he?
He's had a podium. I don't think he has in this league though. I might be wrong, but we'll ask him. Right. Go on, guys. You got your invites. Fastest lap of the race, by the way, goes to Sniper Monkey, who before the rain came did a 1:10.4. Oh god, I haven't even thought about driver of the day, Gunner.
That has to be my man, surely.
No, I'm not giving it to you. I'm giving it to Corey.
Yes.
Corey came from P12.
Danny literally started last, but okay.
He chose to start last. If he qualified, he would have probably been pole position, so he'd just have finished in the same place. So It is definitely Corey. There's no chance I'm giving it to Danny. Um, right. Okay, is Danny here?
No.
Yeah,
Danny?
that's about it.
Right. Anyway. Okay, Corey, let's speak to you first. Is this your first WAOF1 podium?
No,
Oh.
the second.
Oh.
This one, Told ya.
Oh,
I will say this.
you are
This
right.
one was more on pace than the last one. The last one was pure luck. This one had a bit more pace to it.
Fair
That's
enough.
season one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I told you you had a podium before.
Yeah, you did. All right, Mr. Know-it-all. Right. Okay. Corey. Anyway, congratulations, mate. You've ended up P3, driver of the day. Superb race. I don't know what else to say. You tell us about it because it was nothing short of exciting in a way.
So yeah, the first couple of laps were interesting. I decided to come in after lap 6 to get rid of the hards. So this felt awful, absolutely
Yeah.
awful. So I also had a 5 seconds for an illegal overtake, so I cleared that. And
Was that one of the silly game ones, or was
that was
one?
because a driver broke before the start finish line, and if I had broke as well, it would cause the mass pile up.
Oh right, okay.
So at that point, I'm just but ask for forgiveness later. It's easier that way now.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to deliberately brake to catch people out in a way, so that's yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah.
So so after the second safety car, it was just a train of 8 cars. It's just mental. But I was just waiting for the hard tyre runners for their tyres to die off. Didn't quite go to plan because mine died off basically the same time theirs did. But then the rain came. We had more safety cars at the end, and just keeping it clean got me there at the end.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, you guys, you and James did get past Sniper Mikey in the end, so you have done that on track. You've not, you haven't just ended up there because of a penalty. Me and
the
Kuhner
fact
still
he
don't
did make a
understand.
mistake, didn't he? Because he didn't pit. He should have pitted and got rid of his penalty and got fresh inners.
I did think that.
He would have come back with Danny anyway, because Taggy pitted, so he kind of messed up there, staying out on them intermediates.
Yeah, and Mamu
I feel a bit bad for him.
with a drive-through. So yeah, because he was. I mean, he
drove a great
start,
race,
and he did drive a great race. He deserves a lot better than 9th, to be fair. But that's where he's ended up. So, but if you are listening, Sniper Monkey, you did do a very good race, buddy. Yeah. Other than that, Corey, what about the battles on track? Did you have many yourself?
I had casting on my review a lot, which is an unusual feeling. And yeah, but just when we were in that train of cars, when mistakes started to be made and it started to stretch out, I started picking my way through, and then I got caught up with Paella. I didn't quite leave him enough room, and this was before the rain hit, and it squirreled me back down the train, but no damage done, I don't think.
Yeah.
So
what were those conditions at the end like?
Wet. Full wet. They were full.
Yeah.
Last 2 laps were full wet. No question about it.
That's what Gunnar said. Gunnar said if anybody had pitted to the full wets, they'd have a massive advantage here. It was like a monsoon. It was just so hard. But yeah, it certainly made it fun though, because every other car was having a little slip and slide around the track, so it was quite fun. Okay, well, congratulations, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
Just got to have your buzz in and ready for Thursday, where you're going to podium again. Remember that. Okay.
Not likely.
You will. Come on, confidence. You've got to take confidence into it. Come on.
Let me enjoy it.
James, congratulations to you two on P2.
Cheers, mate.
I know you've podiumed before, so second podium as well?
4th, I think.
4th?
Yeah.
Who'd you make the other 2 off of?
Shut up. My first P2 though. Oh, no, second P2. Yeah.
Second P2. So, nice.
It was a good race.
again, you did seem to have much a similar race to Corey.
Yeah, we was on track quite a lot together.
Yeah.
It was a shame about all the safety cars, I guess, but that middle stint where everyone was on dry tyres and it was just literally 8 cars, 7 cars, whatever it was, within seconds of each other was good fun. I did enjoy that. My heart was screaming at the end, but
it was a lovely little battle that, and
it was good
I
fun.
think everybody's, even the guys that pitted, their tyres probably weren't amazing towards the end of that because it did seem to go on a bit. You'd have thought with the 2 safety cars the rain might have come a bit sooner than it did, but
it's a little bit of unfortunate turn one as well with Gunnar. If it's my fault, then I apologise. But
No, it's not.
Watch it back.
It's not your fault. I watched it back as a little tap of Mamo. I think you could have left a bit more room, but it was my rejoin anyway further down. So
okay.
Yeah, that was
the
time
back of me. I've watched it back, so
fair enough.
Yeah.
Then the rain was hard as well. Yeah, really, really, really difficult. But I nearly lost it coming out last corner. I don't know if you saw. On the last lap.
I did, yeah. I'm sure that was like
Corey was trying to drag race me.
I was just a bit closer.
We did, because we had you 2 drag racing to the line, but we also had Well and
Carson
drag
Whale,
racing to the line as well. So yeah, it was quite fun. But yeah. All in all, what were your sort of on track battles like?
Yeah, good. Yeah, enough space. I think I had a little battle with Whale. He's tried to send it a little bit, and then I did as well. So yeah, it was a good race up. I think. Unfortunate for a few people, but quite close to qualifying as well in terms of how it was. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, it's nice to see you back on the podium, and you've I feel like you went through quite a difficult phase in the middle of the season. So
yeah,
it's nice to see you back, sort of fighting and on the podium now as well. So deserve it.
Thanks.
So well done. Right, so Gunnar, I shall let you speak to Danny.
Oh, mate. Well, Danny, yeah, congratulations on your win, mate. Yeah, obviously, talk us through it.
Yeah, obviously it started from the back because Kasi was on controller, so we talked about it before. And obviously I was very cautious the first few laps because I didn't know what was going on with the people around me sometimes. So I was just trying to be very safe. And obviously once the tire wear kicked in and the people spread out a little bit, I could pick my way through. So once I did that, I started catching up to Mamo. And then he suddenly pitted. I didn't understand at that time. So yeah, obviously made it easier for me because it gave me a free position, and then it was just about closing the gap to Sniper Monkey, which some laps I did, some laps I didn't because I wasn't consistent enough. Because I made a few little mistakes in the center as always, so I always lost like 2 tenths there, and then made up 3 tenths in the middle section, and that was how it nearly did go the whole race.
Yeah, me and Hilly saw that on the Delta. We did talk about that as well, didn't we?
Yeah, but maybe he was landing lower downforce than I was, so once the rain hit, I was pretty confident that I can overtake him, because, I mean, I'm pretty decent in the rain most of the time, so I was like, as long as he's not 5 seconds ahead again, I probably will overtake him at some point. Which then, obviously, I made the right strategy call, and, yeah, he didn't, so, yeah. That's all.
Yeah, that was pretty baffling, really. It didn't pit there, but...
Yeah, I didn't understand that at all, so... Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you could tell you had so much more grip when the rain came. It was really visible as well. Sniper Monk was all over the place.
Yeah, I was pretty scared to overtake him as well because he was like sideways nearly in the whole
middle sector.
He lost
2 positions up the hill to James and Corey, I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
With like 2 or 3 laps. Yeah, he just had nothing, so I think he was definitely on a low downforce setup.
Yeah, and his tire wear was probably the worst as well, so... Inter tire wear is pretty insane in this game, so if you have like 14% tire wear, you should just pit if there's a safety car for fresh inters. You're gonna make that all up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you drove well, mate, anyway, well done.
Yeah, no victory, but yeah. I'm not giving you driver of the day because you chose to start from the back, so you're not getting that.
Corey, get it anyway, even if I would start first.
Yeah, if you start first,
if I start first, I get it. Yeah, and if I start
know.
last, I don't get it as well. So it doesn't.
No,
really.
no, that's right.
He just doesn't like you, Danny, mate.
I know. I do like Danny, but he needs to find something in the middle somewhere.
Oh, actually, can we give it to Corey because he got a 5-second penalty?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
because of a
yeah,
nose
he
driver.
served it. So yeah, I don't. I only go by what they got at the end. If they got one.
Yeah, no, yeah, he gets my vote anyway.
So yeah. Okay. Other than that, guys, I just want to give a shout out and say thank you for the follows to Bruno, Bruno Bento. What a name! Love that name. Charlie, Oscar Shearer or Paella, T Taylor 96. How many people followed me? Yeah,
Popular man.
today. I am getting a bit popular here, mate. I've got 421 followers now. Thank you ever so much, everybody. So thank you very much, everybody. Philbo, Baggins, GG guys, thanks for the stream. No problem at all, mate. And if you watch it back, I hope you enjoy it. Taylor, Alpine, third in the team championships. Nice. That is your team, Corey.
Yeah. Yeah, we've rocketed up the table now.
Yeah, not as good as Thursday nights, though, is it?
No, but I mean,
You should see me on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Where are we in the team championship on Thursdays?
First.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, both admins usually get to bring it.
It's because they cheat. Yeah, exactly.
And a little point for it there.
Unbelievable.
I'm just really consistent.
There we go. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you ever so much to everybody that's watched along with us. Thanks to everybody who watches it back at a later point. We all really appreciate it, so thank you very much. Anybody know what track it is next week?
Australia reverse grid sprint.
Oh, good God. Australia? Whose idea was that? It was yours. It was yours, wasn't it? It was Corey's. I'm sure he went for his sprints.
I plead the fifth.
That means yes.
Definitely
Corey. It was definitely Corey. Yeah, so Australia reverse grid sprint. Does anybody hate Australia? I've always quite liked Australia as a track. It's just well, you can have a lot of.
It's an alright track. We just got to get used to it and hook it up.
Yeah.
It's hard to be consistent there, innit? Lap after lap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what about you guys, James?
I was muted, sorry.
Australia.
The Australia reverse grid. Yeah, I like Australia.
Like
As long as it doesn't rain.
Yeah, I like the old layout more, to be fair. I did.
Yeah, it's a lot more technical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a straight. It's basically a straight. It's just, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you.
The left, right. Yeah.
It was. The exit was hard. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, says Grice, I don't know if I enjoyed that or not. Yeah, Vice, thank you very much. Great race. Yeah, no, I know exactly what well means. It was fun.
It was
exciting. It was fast. It was frantic. It boxed into mediums. Yeah. It's but he's also
unlucky whale.
He caused an instant. He caused an instant at the end as well. Did well. So
did he?
He did.
Yeah.
He back.
He took the new boy out, mate.
Yeah, he hit the back of the Red Bull.
Corey, I saw that as well when he I clipped it. I think it was it Darth Tim's when he was behind under the safety car Ramjar.
Yeah, he hit me straight up the backside. No damage done, though.
No damage done, no.
No damage done.
Right, okay, guys. Well, I've already said my thank yous, and I will be back live with you on Friday for PRF1 at 8:30. So come and join me for that one. I believe we're at Austria, off the top of my head. Don't forget as well that tomorrow night we'll see the launch of the new WAOF1 division, which is the Schumacher division, and Corey will be your commentator for that one. So Corey will obviously post a link in the Discord before the race. But yeah, we'll get a link up so that you guys can see that. A bit of a difference to that when people are using their own liveries. So we're using the F1 World Car, own liveries, own team names. Other than that, it'd mostly be Meat Brawl at the front battling with Gupta. But we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. But it should be fun. It's only a short season as well, 7 races the first season, so should be good. But anyway, guys, good night. God bless. See you tomorrow night on Corey Stream.